What's good, fam? If you're struggling to build a successful life and you want to be successful and have better, I got a couple of things that I need you to understand. Number one, it all comes down to what you're willing to sacrifice. That's the biggest question that you got to be able to answer if you want to build an extravagant life for yourself. Because what you got to understand is if you want to have better, if you want to have more in life, you got to sacrifice who you are now in order to become the person that you need to be in order to have that success. And at the end of the day, man, there's a lot of y'all just aren't willing to give nothing up. Some of y'all want to have better physique. Y'all want to be in better physical shape. But you don't want to give up the fast food. You don't want to give up the starches, all the macaronis, the different rices, the cakes, the cookies, all of the other fun and the good shit that you see in the store. You don't want to give it up, but you want to get in better shape. And it just doesn't work that way. You got to be able to give something up to get it. A lot of y'all don't even want to get in the gym. And you think that you're just going to have a great physique and it's just going to happen with minimal effort. Look, at the end of the day, if you don't have the physique that you want, if you don't have the life that you want, then that means what you're doing right now isn't working and you got to sacrifice that shit, man. If you want success, especially with the physique, another thing a lot of you all don't do that you got to get better at is tracking everything. That means tracking your weight. If you don't have a scale, buy a scale. They're $10, $15 on Amazon. Get on the scale every morning when you wake up. You got to go to the bathroom anyway. Use the bathroom and then get on the scale. This is what you got to do. You got to give certain things up and then replace those things with things that are going to help you be better. Same thing with your diet. You got to track your calories. A lot of y'all don't track your calories and think that you're just going to lose weight or get in better shape. It don't work that way. So if you aren't accustomed to doing that, that's a sacrifice that you're going to have to make and giving that extra intention and time towards doing that. Same thing with the gym. Some of y'all don't really have anything consistent or intentional with when you go to the gym. You go to the gym when you feel like going. And then when you go in, you do whatever you feel like doing that day. There is no intention behind what you're doing. And that's that's a disaster waiting to happen when you want to have a better life and a great physique. You got to have a specific regimen. This is when I'm going to the gym. I'm going this many days. This is what I'm doing, whether I feel like it or not. If you can't make that sacrifice, I'm sorry to tell you, but it ain't going to happen for you. When it comes down to success on the money standpoint, we're going to switch gears because it's a lot of y'all don't understand that. If you want to build a brand, if you want to build financial security, to be well off financially, it's a lot of shit that you're going to have to give up. That means you're going to have to give up some fun. Some Friday, Saturday evenings that you would spend going out to a bar or a club or kicking it with friends or going after some girls, hanging out with some girls. Investing that extra time into studying or extra hours into whatever craft it is that you're developing. You gotta put extra hours in. You know, it's so crazy to me how many of y'all want to be successful. You want that lifestyle. You want extravagant, and you ain't willing to do extra. How the fuck that work? I mean, we just got to be real about this shit, man. It's a reason why only a small percentage, the top 1% or the top 10%. It's a reason why it's a small fraction of people that have the lifestyle that everybody else wants to have. It's because they were willing to do some things that everybody else ain't willing to do. I'm going to say it, I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. If you want to have a great, extravagant, and successful lifestyle, it all comes down to what you're willing to sacrifice and give up, man. So When it comes down to building your money, you gotta invest your time, man. You gotta sacrifice time. You gotta sacrifice money. A lot of y'all don't want to take $200, $300, $400, $500 to invest in coaching or a program or a book or books, whatever the thing is that's gonna give you the tools that you need that'll get you the money and the lifestyle that you want. Man, that's a lot of money. Man, let me tell you something. Some of y'all spend $200 on BS food every month. Some of y'all do that every week. If you really do an audit of how much money that you spend on BS, why wouldn't you spend money on something that's going to give you that lifestyle that you want? All of y'all want a nice house. All of y'all want to be able to take that nice vacation when you want and not have to worry about, oh, do I have it? Or, oh, I can only go this place because this is all I got. So many of y'all don't want to have that lifestyle and be able to have a situation where you can do what you want to do, but you don't want sacrifice, man. And at the end of the day, listen, hear me and hear me well when I say this. You either sacrifice for your goals and that lifestyle that you want, or your goals and that lifestyle that you want and very well can have will become the sacrifice. That's on you. And either way, you're going to sacrifice something. So you might as well sacrifice for what's going to get you where you want to go at the end of the day, man. And third and lastly, people. There's some people that a lot of y'all don't understand that you're going to have to let go. That's a tough one, man. There's people that aren't aligned with the life that you're trying to live, and you're keeping them around. They're not adding any value to your life. They're not making you any better. They're not helping you get to where you're trying to go. And you're keeping them around. For what? And that can be friends, that can be family, that can be acquaintances, co-workers. It don't matter. If they aren't in line with the life that you're trying to live, you gotta go. Like I said, man, it ain't supposed to be easy. It's a reason why only a small percentage of people have that life. I said that earlier and I'm saying it again because I need y'all to understand that any and everybody can have dreams and have a dream life and aspirations. But it's only that people that are just willing to just make those tough calls, those tough sacrifices that get it. So that's all I got to say. What I need you to understand as you start your week. Look, man, we almost at the end of the year. And you either make sacrifices now or come 2025 or this time next year, late in 2025, you'll be stuck in the same place you are right now. And it don't have to be that way. So understand that sacrifices is the ultimate thing that's going to determine where you are versus where you go in life. Before I get out of here, man, if this video brought any value, please don't forget the information is in my bio. Subscribe, like, comment to help me get this message out to a bigger audience, man. Because it's a lifestyle buffet, man. We bring in all the smoke, all the real spill on what it takes to have a great life, man. We dream chasers over here. So until the next time, man, and like I always say, where you go and what you do in life, that's 100% on you, fam. Until next time.